Hi, I'm Goku. In this video I'll teach you how to create transformations so you can be powerful like me. Alright, let's dive into this and unleash your true power. First, you need to have the transformation files in the custom forms folder. Now I'm going to open one and explain how everything works. Don't worry, this is easy to use. First, the form color code is the color that the transformation's name will have in the menu. And form display name is the name you want to appear in the menu. Now up here it shows us the page where we'll get the color we'll use in the menu. Here, just copy the number of the color you want it to have, and once you've chosen it, paste it into the form color codes. Type in any name you want, it can have spaces without any problem. Form God skill level is used to make the transformation you start creating require this skill at a certain level to unlock it. In my case I will leave it at 0, since later I will show you how to create your own skill to be able to transform. Form health drain is for making the transformation damage you while you're transformed. I'm going to leave it at 0. Form Kaioken health drain is used to make it so that when we're in Kaioken it causes damage to us. I recommend trying low values, because if not, you might not even be able to use it with Kaioken if the values are too high. Do the same with form ki drains, because with high values it uses up a lot of ki sing and you won't even be able to use it. Form menu display name is the name the transformation will have when you select it in the forms menu. If we decide to delete this and leave it blank, the transformation won't appear in the forms menu. Form multiplier is how much the transformation will multiply our power. I'm going to set a multiplier of 10. Form name is the name you still use for commands or when creating the custom skill. Don't use spaces or special characters, and try to make it a short and easy name. Form race is used to select which race can access this transformation. I still only allow half Saiyans to transform. Form racial skill works the same way as form God skill levels. It's the level you need in the super form to transform. I just set it to level 1. Is Kaioken stackable? Is to allow whether it can be used with Kaioken or not. If you want it to be usable, set it to true. If not, set it to false. Next form name is for when creating a custom skill. Here you put the form name of the next transformation. This only works with custom forms, not with transformations that are already in the original mod. Required custom skill level is the level you'll need to have in the custom skill to transform. Later on, I'll show you how to create the custom skill, so don't worry. Required custom skill name is the name you gave or will give to your custom skill. Alright, this part is the most complicated. First, max level is the maximum level to which we can master our transformation. This will gradually increase until it reaches the maximum level, in this case 50. Ki drain multipliers so that, as we level up, the transformation consumes less ki. I recommend that if your transformation's maximum level is 50, you use the same value for the ki drain multiplier. Because once you reach level 50, the ki consumption will be 0. In other words, it won't consume any ki. Instant transformation level is for choosing, for example like here at level 10, when you can transform instantly. If you don't want it to be possible, you just have to set it to -1. Health drain multiplier makes the transformation do less damage as we level up. This applies both to the damage from Kaioken and the damage the transformation does if we set it. Of course, you can set the value to 0.02 so that at level 50 Kaioken doesn't do any damage. This is my favorite, attribute multipliers. It makes the transformation's multiplier increase as we level up. Now I'll show you what value to put here, depending on how much power you want the transformation to have. First, in a calculator, we enter the maximum multiplier we want and subtract the original multiplier. We divide the result by the original multiplier and finally, divide that result by the maximum mastery level. And this final result is what we should put in the attribute multiplier, so when you reach level 50, your multiplier will be 20. Now this is the easiest part. Bar color is to change the color of the kit's bar. On the page here, we can choose the color. Alright, as we can see, we have this that we can move around to see if it gives us the color we want. Or we can click down here where it says interactive color wheels, where we can choose the color we want and copy it. Then we go back to the previous page, and where it says hexadecimal, we paste those numbers. And below where it says decimal, we copy that, and then we can paste it into bar color.
Is form Berserk? Is to make the eyes turn white just like Broly sits.
Body colors, as you can see, are separated by commas. It's to change the color of each part of the body. You just have to put it 4 times and separate it with commas. Just like you see here, the -1 separated by commas. In my case, I leave it like this since I don't just want to change the body color. Custom form bulk is to change how muscular you are. Don't put very large or very small values because they might make the game crash. And custom form size is to change how tall you are. Take the same precautions as with custom form bulk. Custom form state render is to change the transformation. This only works for Arcosians and bio-androids. For example, if you're of the bio-android race, by changing this, your form could now be semi-perfect or perfect. Custom hair DNS is to set a custom hair from the Jing Games hair salon page. You just copy the hair code and paste it here. Eyebrow is to enable or disable the eyebrows. With true they are enabled and with false they are disabled. Eye color is to change the eye color. It sits done the same way as bar color, so I want sits explain much here. Fur color is to add body hair like in Super Saiyan 4. You can set it to any color you want if you want to have it, otherwise just leave it at -1. Hair color is to change the hair color. I already explained how to do it earlier with bar color. It sits the same. If you leave it at -1, it won't change your hair color. Hair type is to make the hair spiky like Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, or 4. Or if we set it to custom, it will use the one we set in custom hair DNS. Tail color is to change the color of the tail. You already know how to do it. It's the same as the previous ones. Tattoo color is to change the color of the tattoos. It works the same as the others. Below where it says tattoos, you can choose one. Each number is linked to a tattoo like Toposit's God of Destruction mark on his chest. Lastly, the transformation aura. We can see it says 2D aura and 3D aura. In 2D aura, we have to choose one of these. Once chosen, we put the number, and that's it. The same must be done with 3D aura. This is basically to choose the appearance of the aura. The 2D is for the particles and the 3D is for the shape of the aura. I'll leave it as it is, but you can mix and match this however you want. Aura enabled is to turn the aura on or off. For obvious reasons, I still leave it on true, but you can turn it off with false. Aura size is the size you want the aura to be. There's not much to explain. Aura speed is the speed at which the aura moves. It can be slower or faster. Has lightning. If we set this to true, the aura will have lightning like Super Saiyan 2 and 3. Leave it on false. This is to change the color of the lightning. I'll leave a page in the description to do it, since there isn't one in the files. Basically, you keep trying until you get the color you want for the lightning, but one thing first, when entering it, the last value must always be 255, otherwise the lightning won't be visible. Primary color and secondary color are to change the color of the aura. These have two colors. The color is set the same way as in bar color. You can put the same color in both or different ones. Now I will explain how to make the custom skill, which is like an ability that only serves to transform you into your custom form. This is easy. First we put the name, which is used for commands, and to link it to the custom form so it associates with this custom skill. The second name is the one that will be shown in the menu. Max level is the maximum number to which we can level up the custom skill. I will set the max level to 4. TP cost is to assign how many TP it will cost to level up the custom skill, and mind cost is the mental cost per level. Lastly, there is the description, which is just an explanation of what this custom skill is. You can make up whatever you want here. Well, that would be all for creating a custom form with the custom skill. I took the time to create another transformation for the custom skill. In the new custom form, I just had to enter the same name as the custom skill and the level at which the transformation unlocks. And in the previous transformation and next form name, you have to enter the form name of the new transformation. Alright, now I'll leave you with a video showing how the custom form and custom skill look.